Hi class, it's Dr. Gertis, and I just want to help you along as you're getting started in fundamentals of leadership. This is by far my favorite class for content. I wrote my own book for a different class, and I still like the content in this class better because it's just, it's medicinal. It'll minister to you in the process. I want to go over the syllabus because I want to allay any fears or reservations as you're getting into something new. So you can read the course description and things like that on your own. Please make sure that you get all the required books. There are links here if you want to just click right out into Amazon in order to get these. The books, the videos, and the required articles are all here. Now, I want to skip down to course requirements and assignments. So assigned readings, you have to read. Nothing in here is brain surgery. It's not calculus. It's not difficult, but it is something that you have to just do and think through and work through. The assigned readings, read everything. Don't skip. And then the tests are open books, so whatever you have assembled around you to review or look back to, you can use. Now, they're timed, but they're open book. Discussion boards. Discussion boards will follow this format, okay? There is an individual initial contribution. That is, you're going to have to post something that you have researched, and then you're going to involve yourself with your teammates, interacting with them in discussion board response, and then discussion board paper, DP. That's one final class team paper on whatever the topic is, okay? So it's a class, so it goes individual, team interaction, and then class. Now, the first question is, what is leadership? Pretty simple, but I want you to get into the scholarly databases. I know people are scared about that, but it's really a lot easier than it used to be. Get into the scholarly databases from the CSU library, and just look up leadership. Try to figure out what this is or find a really good quote. I'm not asking you to write a paper. I'm asking you to find a quote about leadership, cite it appropriately, and references. That's it. It's that simple. And then you're going to interact with each other, and then finally you're going to have one final one final paper that kind of tells me what leadership is from the references, from the research, followed by an annotated bibliography that shows me what all the findings are. Now, let me show you something. Here, this is the Blackboard page. Under course materials, if you're really not comfortable, and I know a number of you are new to graduate school, if you're really not comfortable, under APA resources, okay, course materials, APA resources, and then if you scroll down to essentials of APA format for PowerPoint and click on that, I will walk you through every step of the way of citing and then referencing so you don't lose any points for that. Okay, let me show you something else while I'm on the web page, and that is it's geared so that this menu bar on the left is very similar in each course. So you have home page, which tells you due dates, announcements, course materials, weekly course content. So under course materials, you'll find all the things that you're going to be doing over the semester, but they're just kind of listed out there. And then weekly course content, that's going to be your main line. You go to there and you click on week 1, and it will tell you read and review. It'll tell you read and review, and then it'll tell you assignments. So if I click on read and review, and then I look over here, click what's the first thing that the professor's telling me, and he wants me to go read these articles. And if I click on this, it'll bring me into course materials and show me what those articles are and help me get to them. And then if I go to the next one, if I click the launch, it'll launch into the PowerPoint. That is kind of it's an annotated PowerPoint. I give kind of my feedback along the way as we go through the PowerPoint, and I do that almost every week. And then here there's a video of rethinking the role of leadership and management, a presentation that I gave some time ago that really gets to the heart of what we're talking about. And then if you need to understand Power or APA, what I just told you, and then we get to the assignments folder, and I'm asking you to submit your leadership journal. And here you're going to the leadership questions that I posted under course materials, and you're clicking on that, and it will bring you to the weekly journal entries. It is private. Nobody else will be able to see what you write, and you write your journal entries. What I want you to do is cut and paste each week and put it in there and reply to the same thing. Do not start a new thread. It just becomes cumbersome for me. And so reply to your own post, okay? Just cut and paste and reply to your own post. Do not attach, and make sure you reply to your own post. Okay, so And that's kind of it. I mean, and a leadership journal, and then you want to select your leader. So you're going to do a biography. That's one of the assignments here on a business leader. You want to find a good business leader, not a tyrant. You don't want Hitler. You want someone more Martin Luther King, or an excellent businessman who was a great leader, somebody who was a servant leader, somebody that you would aspire to be like. Now, by week 8, you're going to have all the normal academic kind of project stuff together. You're going to have a summary about this guy, and an outline and an annotated bibliography, because that's kind of the academic side. But by week 14, so by the first half, you'll have the academic side down. By week 14, you're going to have a video presentation of 10 to 15 minutes. And in that video presentation, it's not going to look like some student slapped it together. I'm going to judge you on the professional quality or caliber of the video. So we're making sure that we have it academically sound by midway, and then you're going to work with whatever tools, and with the tools that are on a normal PC, or that you can download free on a PC or a Mac. If you have a Mac, it's even better. But with the tools that you have there, you're going to create a video, and I give you a sample video on the website, and I can point you to that in just a little bit. And so what you're going to do, we're going to put this out on a website that students have used. I'm not going to point you to that right now. It's leadershipment.com. So leadership, and then ment like in management, right? MENT.com. And we're going to put that out there for free for the world. It's our gift to the world, but it cannot look like a student presentation like you just slapped it together. I'm going to judge you primarily on how professional it looks, okay? So that is your task in this process. Okay, so you have discussion boards. Discussion board 1 was what is leadership? Discussion board 2 is expanding on the role of servant and steward leadership. Discussion board 3 is what is Christian about Christian leadership. Okay, class participation, just participate. It's just that simple. Team leadership, or leader biography, we just talked about, and I'll give you further instructions as we move along. Team leadership evaluation at the end of the semester. Your team will get to judge you on whether you ever been in one of these teams where, like, somebody rode the coattails all the way through. It's never a good time, so we don't want that to happen. Leadership journal is what I was just talking about. Quizzes, tests, and exams. Here's what you're going to be doing over the semester. It's all there in your syllabus. And then your point range. An A is the top 8 points. A B is the next 10 points. A C is the next 12 points. Okay, just be aware of that. If you get 70 or below, that's an F. You're out of the course, and you're also out of the program. Don't let that happen to you. Okay, so, and then I lay it out. Here's your reading. Here's what's due. Next week, here's your reading, and then here's what's due. And it's all laid out by Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Saturday. You can get it done before that. You don't have to do it on that day. There's nothing that you have to do exactly at a particular time, but it's all there. Okay? So, and it's